Welcome back to the Protest Sports. It's your boy Tony. I'm back with another video. If I get to an AGT, you'll go to God for God for right now. God's been doing it before I got your name pretty much today's video. Got another video for y'all. Just another trade video. I know y'all might get tired of these, man, but hey, I'm trying to make it on these streets, man. So these clickbait type videos, the only way I'm gonna make it on these streets, man. So just help me out by watching these videos, subscribing, and sharing them so everyone can join the Protest Sports Network family. Now, talking Justin Fields today's video, and should we trade for him if he became available, and what I would give up. I'm talking him as overall as a player, and thing I like about Justin Fields' pros and cons. Talk about all that in today's video. Let's start with what Justin Fields did in 2022. So Justin Fields threw for 2,242 yards, 17 touchdowns, 11 picks, and had a 54 QBR. So the 54 QBR is 17th in the league. The interceptions are tied for 22nd most in the league, and the touchdowns are tied for 16th in the league, and his yardage passing, is 26th in the league. Now, he did a lot on the ground as well, too. A lot on the ground, a lot on the ground. This man ran for as much as running backs were run for. It's kind of scary how much this man was running for this year. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. So, he had 150 attempts rushing the football. I repeat, 150 attempts. 1,143 yards. 7.1 yards an attempt. And 8 TDs, including a 67-yard scamper to the crib. That's crazy. So, pros with Justin Fields. Kid can run. Start with that. 1,000 yards rushing for anybody is crazy. But for a quarterback, it is unfathomable. Only Lamar was doing that. So, that's definitely, well, recently that is. We know Vic did it and all other guys. The Randall Cunningham guys like that did it. But I'm talking in today's NFL, today in 2023. Only guys we've seen recently were Lamar and now Justin Fields doing that. So that's number one. He can run his tail off, which is great. Number two, I think he's a very underrated passer. He didn't have a bunch of receiving talent around him. They recently traded for Chase Claypool, but after the trade, Chase Claypool did not play too much. So it's kind of like they didn't really have him on the roster, to be honest with you. Darnell Mooney got hurt at one point. It just didn't have much. He was throwing to Velus Jones and just a bunch of guys. A bunch of Jags that we just don't know who the heck they are. So with that being said, throwing for 2,000 yards through all that crap, gotta give the man some credit there. Also, another thing I do like about Justin Fields is his mental makeup. The dude can make a mistake, get back on the field, and keep throwing, unlike a guy like Carson Wentz. Sorry, I don't mean to keep dissing Carson. Please forgive me. But, yeah. The other thing I like about Justin, now, cons with Justin, his footwork definitely is spotty. I watched the film of Justin, his footwork definitely isn't the best. He does sprawl off his back foot a lot. I'm not a big fan of that. And I just think he needs to show more as a passer, and I understand why. I'm giving him a small pass because the lack of receiving talent he's having in Chicago at the moment. But if they get more receiving talent and he's still not throwing the ball with consistency and being much more of a pocket passer than a run-first quarterback, then it's a problem. Would I trade for Justin Fields if available? That's the big question in this video. The answer to the question is pause. Long pause here. Yes, I would make the trade. Any more than a first-round pick is uncivilized, however. I like Fields. I think Fields is better than the 16th pick in the draft. I like Sam Howell. So maybe I wouldn't do it. But if I'm a GM and the Bears just say, hey, look, man, we're going to draft this kid. Give us a 16th pick. or give us 2-2s. All right, sure. If I keep the 16th pick and you just want 2-2s, sure. If I got to trade the 16th pick, I'm only doing the 16th pick straight up. No extra picks. I'm not doing the second. I'm not doing the second and the third. I'm not doing that. The 16th pick straight up for Justin Fields today, I would do it. This kid's electric. And with the receiving talent that we do have in Washington, and with him on a rookie contract, just like Sam Howell, if it doesn't work out, you chalk up as a loss. It doesn't cost you a bunch of dead cap money. And you can move on and try to go get another quarterback. But I would take a shot on this guy. Justin Fields is a freaking problem. He's a dual threat quarterback that's not had any receiving talent close to what he would possibly have in Washington. And Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson, little sprinkle of Logan Thomas, a possible emergence of Cole Turner. I like Amani Rodgers. You also have the running backs who catch out the backfield with Antonio Gibson specifically, and also Brian Robinson Jr. And maybe if he's healthy and J.D. McKissick, that's a lot of talent on offense, man. I'm not saying it's elite talent, but it's a bunch of really solid football players at bare minimum. This could be good for Justin Fields if he came to the Commanders. We have to fix the offensive line, though. And you're able to do it because Fields' contract is so small compared to other quarterbacks around the National Football League. I would take a shot if he's available. Keyword, if Justin Fields is available, I would take a shot at him. The kid has special talent. He has special traits you cannot teach. The guy's a rocket of a freaking arm. If you protect him, and you have Eric Bieniemy now to teach him, like he was teaching Patrick Mahomes. So I believe he was a part of that maturation of Mahomes. If you don't believe it, that's insane. If you think that was all Andy Reid bullcrap. Because Andy Reid didn't just make Donovan McNabb by himself either, as Pat Shurmur. So he has some assistance, and that assistance came from one Eric Bieniemy. So you have Eric Bieniemy now that can kind of, help this kid grow. That's why I'm so excited about Howell, is because of Eric Bieniemy helping this kid grow. That is going to be very intriguing to see how this kid turns into something. So that's going to do it for me. Like, comment, subscribe to the Protect Sports Network. Also follow my guys' WCH on the daily on Instagram. And subscribe all my bros down in the description. Have a great one. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And until next time, be safe, be easy.